Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Wanda and I'm waxing things. Happy Friday to everybody. How's everybody doing? I'm doing okay. It's been a while. I've got so much to talk about. So grab a snack, grab a drink, buckle in. It's going to be a good ride. I'll tell you, it's 42 degrees here in New Hampshire today. I just turned the pellet stove off. So if you hear it in the background, sorry, I just turned it off so I can shut it down to clean it, because today is decent, tomorrow's going to be decent, and then it's going to go in the 20s again. So I've been out there trying to chop some snow and ice while I can. Sorry guys, I'm trying to get comfortable. I am not comfortable anymore. Yeah, it's been like a month since I did a video, and I have a comings and goings. I have some empties. I have 5 empties, and I have 3 that came in. I'm really not shopping that much anymore. I'm not into the repackages. In fact, I have so much on Mecaru. I'll put it in the description box below, as well as Postmark. I, put a few different things on Posh than there is on Mecaru. But basically, it's the same thing. It's like whoever's on there, whatever. I just need to get them gone. My personal collection is probably hovering around 60 candles. It's still a little too many, but there's some I just can't part with. I cannot part with my white chocolate macadamia. I can't part with my hummingbird tea cake. I cannot part with my Paris Cafe, my ice cream sandwiches, my banana breads. There's certain candles I just cannot and will not part with, no matter how bad. But look at, guys, this is what I'm talking about. You see the dark circles? Those are called allergy shiners. My allergies are so bad. I went and had blood work done, and I'm probably mispronouncing this, but eosinophils or eosinophils. I guess it's supposed to be like under a 10. I'm like a 16. My body's raging havoc on another one. So I finally get approved. Ladies and gentlemen, I know there's a lot of controversy about this, but Wegovy. I start that. It should be here Monday. And I'm going to start that because I am really big. And they said it'll help the allergies. Things will calm down. And I just want to be healthier. Believe me, I've never looked like a fashion model in my life, but I want to be healthier. So it's expensive, guys. It's like almost $200 a month. That's with my insurance. So buying candles is kind of not where I want to be. I'd rather be healthy. And that's a reason why it's been 5 weeks almost. I'm going to say a month. But I used to go through 4 candles every 7 to 10 days. I went through 5 in over 30. And those were already, I don't think any of them I freshly sparked up. Maybe, I don't quite know. But my health is more important, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm on the bandwagon with a lot of YouTube creators. We're going to burn what we want and love what we burn. And if we don't like it, out of here it goes. Why hang on to it? And I'm like a lot of creators. We're not going to buy everything under the sun. It's expensive nowadays. Ungodly so. I mean, here in the Northeast, well, in New Hampshire, we have the heat on until end of April, sometimes May. It's not pretty. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into this comings and goings. Bear might come say hi. I'm going to do the comings first. There's only 3, and I got a duplicate of one of them. It is from Ghost Creek, and I did get the orange cream cake. Oh, come on. I love the little picnic. I don't want to say plaid, but checkered, like tablecloth. The yellow, isn't it pretty? Well, it's an orangey yellow, and it's citrusy, and it matches, the picture on top, white label. And, regular stiff, ropey wax, creamy colored wax. It kind of like all blends in. Oh, I had to have it. And the scent notes in this, ladies and gentlemen, is sweet orange, vanilla cake, and whipped vanilla. I get the wonderful orange. And what it smells like to me is an orange creamsicle. Exactly. It's not too tangy. It's a little sweet. It's a little creamy. Mmm. Nice orangey. On cold, decent strength on cold. You never know how it's going to be. But I end up getting two because I like an orange scent. But this smells just like an orange creamsicle. Or if you have the lemon pound cake, take the lemon out and put orange in. I ended up getting two of those. And if I can find them. Yeah. The licking flying off in the back of me. It's got the same lid. Oh my God. It was the espresso cake pop. And again, it's got the, the coffee colored, tannish, caramel colored country tablecloth. The bottom, the same thing. And I agree with Tracy from the 3 Wick Thesis channel. I've had this candle twice before. It is brownie batter, but I do get a hint of chocolate. So it's like mocha frosting to me. I absolutely love it. It is pretty strong. And the scent notes on this is espresso beans, warm chocolate cake, vanilla frosting, and sprinkles. What sprinkles smell like? They're waxy. I know I put them in my yogurt just to have something to like a chew. But brownie batter with just a hint of chocolate. Like I said, my mother used to make a devil's food cake and did a mocha frosting. And it was actually like a chocolate frosting. She put like instant coffee in it. Yeah. And that's what I get. And so I got 3 candles. I got 2 of the orange. Orange? Yeah, orange. And 1 of the espresso. So we got 5 empties. A couple of them, I just said I had enough. Like I said, I've been burning these candles, even though they're done, over a month. Way over a month. And I'm like, I'm either if I finally finished them or it's a little wax left, then go, you know what? I'm done. And the first one was from, is this Goosey? Yeah, Goose Creek, and it was chocolate dipped strawberries. Beautiful, like almost photogenic label, and it looks like chocolate dipped strawberries. And the scent notes on this was sugar, glazed strawberries, rich chocolate ganache, white chocolate drizzle. And I got through, I want to say, 60% of it. Friggle Wax and Wicks. I didn't have a problem with sootage. It's pretty clean so far. The throw on this is pretty decent. I would say solid medium throw. For me, it was all strawberry, no chocolate. That was for me. And the strawberry tended to be a little like an overripe strawberry, or strawberries that have been mashed up and ready for like a strawberry shortcake. You mash it up. Sorry guys, it's because of the allergies. Yeah. When you're doing a strawberry shortcake and you mash up the strawberries and you let it, and you put sugar on it and you let it get into a nice like a juice, juicy mush. That's what I got on this. In between that and a strawberry candy, like a strawberry Jolly Rancher. And I craved more chocolate on this. Decent candle if you like strawberry with a hint of chocolate. This is good. Solid medium throw. And again, that was Goose Creek's chocolate dipped strawberry or strawberry dipped chocolate. The next one, I finally got through this, and I had this since November. Another one from Goose Creek, and that is raspberry shortbread cookies. And it was cute. Gold lid. A little bit of sootage, not anything bad. And the scent notes in this is shortbread cookies, raspberry jam, almond milk, and sweet vanilla. I got no almond on that at all. What I got on this one, ladies and gentlemen, is in the beginning, This I did finish all the way down. In the beginning, it was like straight up sweet raspberry jam. And I was like, oh man, where's the shortbread cookie? And something even now. As it kept going, like into the third burn, which for me, I burn my candles around 3 hours. Every hour that went by, then the shortbread cookie came elevated. It became very much elevated. And it became, for me, a beautiful balance between the shortbread cookie and the raspberry. It smelled just like a raspberry thumbprint cookie instead of like the swirl but of like a raspberry thumbprint cookie. It was sweet, a little tangy from the raspberry. The shortbread was definitely like that shortbread consistency, that cookie consistency that's a little bit creamy, a little bit buttery. Wonderful. This thing for me was beast mode. Definitely. If I put it in this small room, ladies and gentlemen, it killed me. If I put it, so it basically lived its life in the kitchen, you know, where Franklin the Fox is. And it had no problem filling out my kitchen, my living room. Came out here to the den, which I'm sitting in. I have 1,000 square foot house. It's not a very big house, but hey, decent size. It did a pretty good job filling up the living space on that. I have a backup of this. I had 3. I sold 1. I have another one because I like it a lot, but I didn't need 3. So I sold 1 and just have the other. And, you know, if it came back again, I probably won't get it again because I'm not going to be burning, honestly, that much longer. Okay, what do we have next? Oh, I just finished this bad boy today. Goose Creek's pink sugar cookie. Love this candle. I'm telling you right now. And this had to do like the photo labels, like a homework candle, which, hey, I'm into. Burnt this down to the nubs. And I'll explain things later. You know, your typical thin, this is a thinner wick. Your white wax, white lid. Tracy, I'm taking your cues. Sin notes in this is, oh, geez, can I read this? Cherry icing, I think, butter cookie, and pink sprinkles. When you first, again, this is kind of on the idea of the raspberry shortbread cookie. When I started burning this, it was like cherry in your face. Wow, wicked strong, wicked sweet. It was a little high on the knot. It bothered me a little. As it got down, the shortbread cookie definitely took over. Solid medium throw. Had no problem filling up the large space. Unfortunately, when it got halfway down, this got really murky, really sooty, really disgusting. And it just smelled like burnt cookie. So I had to like cotton ball it a couple times and what have you. And then after I cotton balled it, let it cool, trim the wicks again. You get the perfect balance of a nice sweet cherry, like definitely a cherry glazed sugar cookie. It was so good. Solid medium throw. Definitely recommend this. Only unfortunately you have to babysit it at the halfway point because it does get really murky and you have to clean it if you want the full scent profile to come back to life to you. But I finally finished it off. And even though it has somewhat of a performance issue as far as the scent changing, I would definitely get this again. But we know we're not going to. You never know next year. Okay, what else do we got? And I finally got through this, guys. From Bath & Body Works, the Milk Bar birthday cake. And what was this? This birthday cake? Not the birthday cake. I think they'd have strawberry sprinkles or something like that. I don't know. It's layered vanilla cake, creamy frosting, and rainbow sprinkles. No problems with sootage. I had no problem studying out. I got probably, where the label is under here, see where it says right here, the red box, I got down to there. I liked it. It was wicked strong for me. More body care-esque than vanilla cake to me. Like I can still smell it. It smells very vanilla-y, But after you smell it for a while, it smells more vanilla body care. And I did get a hint of like a berry note to it. It was decent throw and everything, but it took me forever and a day to get down, 80% of it. And I just am done with that. I had no performance issues on it. Like I said, the throw was definitely a solid medium. But I don't know, I'm not into the body care vanilla. And unfortunately, with a lot of the candle companies, when they do a vanilla now, it's more like a body care vanilla than a gourmandy vanilla. And just that body care thing, it gets a little too much for my sinus. As you can tell, I'm starting just smelling this stuff. It's not good, ladies and gentlemen. Definitely not good. All right, what else we got? How many did we go through? 1, 2, 3. Hold on. Okay. Last one. Goose Creek's cookie butter eggnog. I know we're in the end of February, going to March. Hey, I'm cold, so I'm still doing winter scents here. And that's what that looked like. I had no problems with. Yeah, I could see it swooshed around a little bit, swish and swashed. I got down 80% of the candle. I really enjoyed this. Only, guys, I think I'd like it better in the wax melt. It happens sometimes. Sometimes you prefer the wax melt over the candle and vice versa. Now, the scent notes in this, ladies and gentlemen, here's cookie butter, creamy eggnog, sweet, yeah, if I could read this, right, guys? Sweet almond and warm vanilla. I definitely got like a butter cookie, but I definitely got an eggnog presence to it too. I got the creamy custardness, and I got the nutmeg, just a tad bit of cinnamon, but I did get more of that creamy custardy eggnog with the butter cookie. Very enjoyable, only I did prefer the wax melt. The throw wasn't as quite there as I would have liked it. In the open concept, it's probably a light to light medium. When I had it in my office, the scent was a little bit stronger. Unfortunately, with this candle, ladies and gentlemen, you couldn't go above 2 hours on it because it ended up smelling like burnt cookie. Burnt it like a cookie that you had in the oven for way too long. So you had to put it out, cool it down, and then relight it to get that eggy, custardy, eggnoggy thing. Was it a good eggnog? Yeah, it was. But there's some I prefer better. And one was Holiday Cheers from Bath and Body Works that came out a few years ago. And they also have vanilla eggnog. So, I love a good eggnog candle. Wicked difficult to find. But I'd rather go with a couple of those. Or if I really wanted another eggnog candle down the road, I'd rather get one of those off the secondary market until getting this again. I have another a little cool clamshell of the wax melt, and I'll save that for next year. But so there you have it, guys, for the comings and goings. I have a couple more that I got going. I'm burning. I'm trying to get through Sinful from Kringle. Also, I have a white chocolate macadamia that I'm burning. A hummingbird tea cake. I started my lemon sugar marshmallow from Kringle in my East Crunch. What else do I got going? I don't even know. Yeah. And it'll take me forever in a day to get those because it's so funny, and I've said this before. I went from when I lived in my old house to burning 14-hour days. When I came here, it's probably 6 to 8. Now it's like 2 in the morning, maybe 3 at night, 2 or 3 at night. And a lot of it will be melting because I'm just so congested from here. I feel it in here, and then it goes down to here, and then here. And I start coughing. I get the headache. It's horrible, So expecting the worst, hoping for the best with the weight loss medication. The doctor says, give it time. Everything will come into, balance. And I'm hoping so. Because, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired, fatigued beyond, in pain, inflamed. I was out trying to do this in my left hand, even so you can see it in here. All the inflammation just from going out and trying to chop it's awful. And I don't want to take over the counter medication too much of it because it hurts your liver, your kidneys, your blood pressure. So it's a vicious gerbil wheel. Like that, it's a terrible wheel. So I want to, tell everybody. It's not like I'm sitting here in a crying party. I want to let you know why I haven't been creating. I still will be out here and there, just not as much as I used to, and I apologize for that. But there's so many good content creators out there, and guys, you can spend your money. The medical bill, the medication is where my money needs to go. So I hope you found this informative, entertaining, and I missed everybody. Like, subscribe, comment, say hi. I always say hi to people out there. I am on the marketplace, the Facebook groups as far as Kringle and everything. When you see Wanda Cat, you got her. Same with Instagram, Reddit. Wanda Cat, you got her. And that's it. So everybody have a great weekend. Stay safe. Again, please at least give it a thumbs up so maybe other people can find this. And take care, everyone. And I'll try to see you soon.